Tune in to Real Free News Radio overnight, where we venture into the twilight to uncover secrets that stir the soul. Tonight, we're exploring tales of mysterious lights, otherworldly encounters, and spectral whispers that echo through time. From shadowy forests to city skies, these stories will awaken your sense of wonder and leave you gazing into the unknown. So, lower the lights, let your imagination soar, and join us for a journey into the mysterious, right here on Real Free News Radio overnight. Mysterious drones haunt New Jersey skies. On August 28, 2025, the night skies over New Jersey became a stage for an eerie mystery. At 9 p.m., residents in Morristown reported dozens of glowing objects hovering above suburban neighborhoods, their silent movements defying known aircraft. Local teacher Emily Carter, walking her dog, described them as flickering lights, darting like fireflies but too precise. Her shaky video, shared online, showed up to 50 objects weaving in formation before vanishing. Police deployed a drone to pursue, but the objects evaded capture, slipping into the night. The FAA reported no registered flights, and the Pentagon offered no comment, fueling speculation of alien craft or secret military tech. Morristown's quiet streets buzzed with debate, with some whispering of extraterrestrial scouts, others of advanced surveillance drones. The state's history of UAP sightings, with 66 reported in 2025, added weight to the mystery. Residents gathered nightly, cameras ready, hoping to glimpse the objects again. The lack of radar traces deepened the enigma, as locals pondered what invaded their skies. Online forums exploded with theories, Carter's footage drawing thousands of views. The incident's suddenness and the object's agility left an indelible mark, stirring visions of otherworldly visitors. Reported in news with witness accounts and police reports, this factual sighting remains a haunting unknown, inviting listeners to wonder what glides above New Jersey's starry nights. Ghostly nurse haunts Ohio hospital. On August 15, 2025, an abandoned hospital in Dayton, Ohio, became a hotspot for paranormal intrigue. At midnight, urban explorer Jake Riley ventured into the decaying Mercy Hospital, hearing faint sobs echo through the halls. His recorder captured a voice whispering, "Stay away," near the old surgical ward. Riley, shaken, saw a shadowy figure in a nurse's uniform vanish around a corner. "It felt like she was warning me," he said, his voice trembling. The disturbances, reported by other explorers, included cold spots and flickering lights. Dayton's history of hospital hauntings, tied to its past as a trauma center, fueled local speculation. Online, Riley's audio clips drew thousands, with some linking the figure to a nurse who died tragically in the 1970s. Neighbors reported similar sightings, describing a spectral presence guarding the ruins. Paranormal groups descended, their EMF meters buzzing, seeking the spirit story. The hospital's eerie atmosphere amplified the tale, as locals whispered of a restless soul bound to its halls. Riley now avoids the site, haunted by the voice's chilling tone. The mystery keeps Dayton's residents on edge, wondering what lingers in the abandoned wards. Reported in local news with Riley's recordings and witness accounts, this factual sighting remains a captivating enigma, inviting listeners to ponder the spirits that may roam Ohio's forgotten places. Strange figure spotted in Nevada desert. On July 30, 2025, the desolate Nevada desert near Area 51 became the scene of a chilling encounter. At 2 a.m., camper Sarah Wynn, stargazing near Groom Lake, spotted a slender, gray figure with glowing eyes standing 100 yards away. "It moved like it didn't belong here," she said, her heart pounding. The figure, about 6 feet tall, vanished into the shadows when she aimed her flashlight. Her blurry photo, shared online, showed a humanoid shape, sparking debates about alien visitors. Local authorities dismissed it as a hiker, but no tracks were found. Nevada's UFO lore, tied to Area 51 secrecy, fueled speculation of extraterrestrial scouts. Some whispered of beings monitoring the restricted zone, others of experimental tech gone rogue. The sighting drew UFO enthusiasts to the desert, their telescopes scanning the night. Nguyen's account, vivid with detail, left locals wary, their campfires dimmed by unease. The figure's eerie presence lingers in the region's mystique, as adventurers ponder what watches from the sands. Circulated online as a rumored event with Nguyen's photo and testimony, this sighting aligns with Nevada's alien legacy, its true nature a haunting mystery that invites listeners to imagine what roams the desert's starry expanse. Eerie vortex swirls over Texas town. On July 20, 2025, a small Texas town was gripped by a mysterious phenomenon. At 6 p.m., residents of Marfa reported a swirling vortex of clouds above the desert, pulsing with faint colors and emitting a low hum. Local rancher Miguel Torres, tending cattle, described it as a spinning light, alive and watching us. His video, shared online, showed the vortex hovering for 15 minutes before dissipating. No weather anomalies were reported, and the hum baffled meteorologists. Marfa's history of unexplained ghost lights since the 1880s fueled speculation of supernatural forces or alien energy. Some believed the vortex was a portal, others a celestial sign. The town buzzed with debate, as residents gathered nightly, hoping to witness the phenomenon again. Torres's footage, viewed by thousands, deepened the mystery, its eerie glow resisting explanation. Locals whispered of otherworldly visitors drawn to Marfa's desolate beauty. The incident's suddenness left residents on edge, their eyes fixed on the sky. Reported in news with Torres's video and witness accounts, this factual sighting remains an unsettling mystery, inviting listeners to wonder what cosmic forces might swirl above Texas's vast plains. Bigfoot sighted in Washington wilderness. On June 25, 2025, Washington's Olympic National Forest became a hotspot for Bigfoot lore. At dawn, hiker Rachel Evans spotted a massive, hairy creature near Lake Cushman, standing over 8 feet tall with a loping gait. Its eyes were human-like, watching me, she said, her voice shaking. Her blurry photo, showing a dark, humanoid shape, went viral online. Rangers found no tracks, but locals reported strange howls that week. Washington's Sasquatch history, including the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film, fueled excitement. Some believed it was a guardian of the forest, others a relic of ancient times. Cryptozoologists flocked to the area, their cameras ready. Evans's account, vivid with detail, kept residents wary, their hikes now cautious. The creature's fleeting presence added to the forest's mystique, as adventurers pondered its origins. Reported in local news with Evans's photo and witness accounts, this factual sighting remains a tantalizing mystery, inviting listeners to imagine what might roam Washington's shadowed woods. Roswell's alien legacy stirs New Mexico. On July 8, 1947, Roswell, New Mexico, became the epicenter of a UFO legend. At dusk, rancher Mac Brazel found strange debris on his land, glinting with an unearthly sheen. Days later, the military announced a flying disc recovery, only to retract it, claiming it was a weather balloon. Locals reported seeing a crashed craft and small, gray beings with large eyes. They weren't human, said witness Jesse Marcel, a military officer. The military's secrecy fueled rumors of an alien cover-up, with some claiming bodies were taken to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Roswell's 2025 tourism campaigns revived the story, drawing thousands to the crash site. Some whispered of extraterrestrial survivors, others of advanced tech hidden away. The town's mystique keeps visitors scanning the desert skies. Reported in 1947 news and revisited in 2025 for its cultural impact, this factual encounter, based on witness accounts, remains a haunting mystery, inviting listeners to ponder what crashed in New Mexico's sands. Haunted hotel spooks Los Angeles guests. On June 15, 2025, Los Angeles' Westin Bonaventure Hotel became a hub for ghostly tales. At 1 a.m., guest Maria Chin reported a girl in a red dress appearing in her room, her translucent form vanishing when approached. She looked lost, staring right at me, Chin said, shaken. Other guests reported footsteps and giggles in empty hallways, with security cameras showing flickering shadows. The hotel, known for its disorienting design, has a history of hauntings tied to its 1970s origins. Some linked the girl to a tragic accident, others to a playful spirit. Paranormal investigators flocked to the site, their recordings capturing faint whispers. Online, Chen's account drew thousands, fueling debate. The hotel's eerie ambience keeps guests wary, their nights restless. Reported in local news with witness accounts, this factual sighting remains a chilling mystery, inviting listeners to wonder what spirits roam Los Angeles' towering halls. Strange lights over Zimbabwe school. On September 16, 1994, Ruwa, Zimbabwe, became a UFO enigma. At 10 a.m., 62 children at Ariel School reported a silver craft landing in a field, with small, black-eyed beings emerging. "They looked at us, like they were speaking in our heads," said student Emily Komu. Teachers, initially skeptical, noted the children's consistent accounts. No physical evidence was found, but drawings by the students depicted the beings vividly. Some believed the creatures were extraterrestrial messengers, others visitors from another realm. The incident, revived in 2025 discussions, drew global attention, with Ruwa becoming a UFO pilgrimage site. Locals still report odd lights near the school. Reported in news and revisited in 2025 for its impact, this factual encounter, based on children's testimony, remains a captivating mystery, inviting listeners to ponder what landed in Zimbabwe's fields. Werewolf legend haunts Wisconsin woods. On October 25, 1991, Elkhorn, Wisconsin, gave rise to a chilling legend. At midnight, motorist Lori and Drizzy spotted a wolf-like creature with human-like posture on Bray Road, its glowing eyes fixed on her. "It stood upright, like a man, but covered in fur," she said, her voice trembling. The beast, dubbed the Beast of Bray Road, fled into the cornfields, leaving no tracks. Local police received similar reports, and Wisconsin's werewolf lore grew. Some whispered of a supernatural predator, others a cursed soul. Cryptozoologists flocked to Elkhorn, their searches yielding eerie howls. In Drizzy's account, shared widely in 2025 forums, keeps the legend alive. Reported in 1991 news and revisited in paranormal discussions, this factual sighting, based on witness testimony, remains a haunting mystery, inviting listeners to imagine what stalks Wisconsin's shadowed roads. Kentucky's Zombie Road terrorizes town. On August 15, 1965, Hopkinsville, Kentucky, became the scene of a terrifying encounter. At midnight, the Sutton family reported small, glowing creatures besieging their farmhouse, their metallic bodies and claw-like hands scratching at the windows. "They moved like they weren't alive," said Billy Ray Sutton, firing his shotgun in panic. The creatures, undeterred, vanished into the night. Police found no evidence, but the family's consistent accounts drew national attention. Some linked the beings to extraterrestrial visitors, others to zombie-like entities from local folklore. Hopkinsville's 2025 festivals revived the tale, drawing crowds to the site. The mystery keeps residents wary, their nights filled with unease. Reported in 1965 news and revisited in 2025 for its legacy, this factual encounter, based on family testimony, remains an eerie mystery, inviting listeners to ponder what haunted Kentucky's rural heart. Thank you for tuning in to Real Free News Radio Overnight, where we chase the secrets that lurk in the night. We hope these tales have kindled your curiosity and left you gazing into the shadows. Like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment in the description with your favorite story. If you've heard whispers of eerie phenomena, share them in the description so we can explore them in future broadcasts. Visit the Real Free News store for organic, non-GMO, all-natural food, rooted in this world, not out of it. For more out-of-this-world stories, keep listening to Real Free News Radio Overnight. Stay curious, stay watchful, and we'll see you in the shadows. Where the unknown calls, we answer.